बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम अल्लाहुम्मा रब्बि ज़िदनी इल्मा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम आमीन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह रब्बिल आलमीन. This is the advice for me and for everyone. We should always dress properly. Well, trigonometry lecture number 2. In this lecture I will discuss sketches and evaluate without using calculator. And I will try to discuss solutions of trigonometric equations as well. These are three basic functions: sine theta, cos theta, and tan theta, and we will discuss the sketches of these three functions. Sine x. We have to sketch sine for this domain, and you must know the important points of sine curve. If you are drawing the sketch, if you are making the sketch manually, then you must know the values of sine, the following values of sine theta. Sorry. Sine 0 is 0, sine 90 is 1, sine 180 is 0, sine 270 is -1, and sine 360 is 0. So if you know these points, you can draw this sketch manually. Otherwise, you need to use your calculator or you need to make the table. So you have options. I would suggest that you must learn these points. If you will learn these points, then this sketch will be very simple. And this is one complete sine curve till 360. So this is known as the one cycle, and which is known as the period. The period of sine is always 360. The standard sine curve. The standard sine curve means sine 1x. Sorry. Now, this is the range of sine curve. This sine curve. Range means the values of y. The range of values of y. So y varies from -1 to 1. Therefore, the range of this sine curve is -1 to 1. Now, this is the cos curve. I'm so sorry. And when cos is 0, then the value is 1. When theta is 0, then the value of y is 1. When theta is 90, then y is 0. And in fact, cos 0. Cos 90 is 0, cos 180 is -1, cos 270 is 0, and cos 360 is 1. So if you know these points, you can sketch the curve directly. Otherwise, you would need to use the calculator. And the amplitude is the distance of the maximum point to the axis of the curve. It is the distance from the axis of the curve to the maximum point or minimum point. This is the axis of the curve, and from this point to this minimum point, the distance is known as the amplitude. This is the amplitude, and this is also the amplitude. So amplitude is the distance from axis to the curve, from axis of the curve to the maximum point or to the minimum point. So this length is amplitude, and this length is also amplitude. And the amplitude of this cos is 1. And the range of cos is -1 to 1. Now this is the standard tan curve, and these are two tan curves in fact, because the period of this tan curve is 180. So one curve is still 180. So this is one curve from here to here, and these are basically two curves. This is the second curve. Since the domain is 360, that is why we have drawn two curves. Well, the period of tan is 180. So there are two curves for 360. And the range of tan is from minus infinite to plus infinite. Make sure you draw the tan curve correctly and properly. And for that, you must know the points. This point is plotted here. This is the first point, second point, the first point is this, the second point is this. You know tan 45 is 1, therefore this is the point. If you plot this point correctly, then the curve will be accurate. And if you will plot this point correctly, the curve will be accurate. So you need to focus on these 2 points for tan. And this is the periodic nature. So this point should be here and this point should be here. Make sure you plot the points for the, especially for the tan curve, correctly. I'm sorry. So the range of tan curve is from minus infinite to infinite. This is the range of tan curve, and this can be written as y can take all real values. You can write the range in this way as well. Note, there is no minimum and maximum points, therefore no amplitude in tan. Well, this is the positive sine x. The amplitude, sorry, the coefficient is plus 1. When the coefficient is plus, then the curve is normal. Like this is the normal curve. And when the coefficient is negative, see, the coefficient was positive in the first curve and the coefficient is negative in the second curve. So the curve will be inverted. If the coefficient of the function is negative, then the curve will be inverted. This is the inverted sine curve. And this is true for cos and tan as well. This rule is for all these trigonometric functions. But listen, even the coefficient is negative 1, but the amplitude will be 1. The amplitude of this curve is 1, and the amplitude of this curve is also 1, because amplitude is distance and it can never be negative. This is mentioned here, amplitude is always positive because it is a scalar quantity, distance. Now changes in coefficients. Well, if we have 3 here, then this point will be 3 and this will be minus 3. So these points, this one and this one, this basically depend on the coefficient, provided there is nothing else after sine function, like 0 is here. So this is just simple 3 sine x. So this number is 3 and this is minus 3. What if we had 7 here? Then this would be 7 and this would be minus 7. So the amplitude of this curve is positive 3. Well, the coefficient is negative 3, so the curve will be inverted and the numbers minimum and the range of y will be minus 3 to 3. This is the range of y. And the curve is inverted, but amplitude is positive, because amplitude I already have told you is a distance and it can never be negative. Now changes in angles. So if we have half x, then we have to check the period of this curve. And this is the formula of the period. the formula of the period is 360 upon b, and this number is b. So by substituting half here, we can get the period, which is 720. So this sine curve will complete at 720 degrees, and intervals gaps will be 180 degree. The interval gaps are 180 degree because interval, the formula for interval is p upon 4. This is p upon 4. So this is 180, 360. Let me correct this. This is 540. It's not clear. This number is 540 and this number is 720. So this curve has 720 degree period. Now these are the standard equations: a sine bx plus c and a cos bx plus c, in which a is okay, I have explained these equations here. Now this a, when this a is in modulus, then this will be amplitude. So if a is in modulus, then this will represent the amplitude of the curve. B, coefficient of angle x. This is the coefficient of angle x, and c is the axis of the curve, that is mean line. The curve will be made about this line. Period. I already have told you the period for sine curve is 360 upon sine and cos for both, 360 upon b, and in radians 2 pi upon b, and this is the formula for interval widths. And this is the way we sketch this curve, a sine bx plus c. This is the mean line, the axis of the curve, and this is the minimum value of y, and this is the maximum value of y. So if a is positive, this is very important, then c plus a is the maximum value of y and c minus a is the minimum value of y. And when a is negative, then c plus a will be minimum and c minus a will be maximum values of y. And this is for power 1 only. I mean, these things are true for power 1 only, for these types of equation, a sine bx power 1 plus c and cos bx power 1 plus c. Now, while sketching, never change the domain. I already have explained this step in the important points of sketches. Never change the domain. Now, this is one of the most important example regarding the sketches. We have to sketch this curve for this domain. So, number one, we need to compare this equation with the standard equation so that we can get the values of a, b and c. So by comparing these two equations, a is 3. In fact, amplitude is 3, but a is negative 3. A is negative 3. And this negative means the curve will be inverted. Well, b is 2 and c is 1. Now, first work for period. The formula of period is 360 upon b, and b is 2. So the period is 180 degree for this curve. And interval gaps will be 45. And the minimum value is -2 and the maximum value of y is 4. Now after doing these calculations, we can sketch the curve. Now see, this is C, whereas this is C plus A and this is C minus A. Make sure you label the axis. This is y-axis, this is the x-axis, and this is 1.5 curve. This is one complete curve and this is the half curve, because the domain is 270. पता नहीं यार कौन लोग हैं यार, एक दफ़ा बेल बजती है आराम से। क्या है यार? Well, this is the second example. We have y is equal to 3 cos 2x minus 1, and this is the normal curve because a is positive and amplitude is 3. So c plus a is 2 and c minus a minus 4. Period is 180. Interval gaps are 45, and this is the domain, and we have to sketch the curve according to this domain. So there will be two curves. This is C, this is C plus A, this is C minus A, and this is one complete curve till 180, and this is the second curve. And I told you these are the standard points for cos. Either you know these points, you learn these points, or you should use calculator to get these points. You have an option, either learn the points or use the calculator. This is the range of the curve -4 to 2. And the amplitude, you all know, is 3 of this curve, and this formula of period is mentioned 2 pi upon b. Now this is the tan curve. Y is equal to a tan bx plus c. Now C is the mean line, and C plus A and C minus A basically help us to sketch the curve. To get this point we use C plus A, and to get this point we use C minus A. But remember, C plus A and C minus A are not the maximum and minimum values for tan curve, because tan curve has no turning point. Their values changes from minus infinite to infinite. When A is positive, then the curve will be inverted, like this one. And you can just, to understand where is the x-axis, you can make the x-axis here, because this is the generalized form of the equation. X-axis would be there where is origin. If origin is here, then x-axis will be here. If origin is here, then x-axis will be here. Now this is one of the most important example regarding the tan curve. So we have 2 tan half x minus 1. So we need to compare this with the standard equation. So a is 2, b is half, c is minus 1, c plus a and c minus a are 1 and minus 3, because these values are helpful to sketch the curve. And this is the interval width, and the period of this curve is 360, because the formula is 180 upon b, and b is 0.5. So this is the tan curve. this number is C, whereas this is minus 3. In fact, this is C minus A, and this number is 1. This is C plus A, and these are the points. If you don't know these points, you can use your calculator. You can just substitute 90 in that equation and you will get this one. And here y can take all real values. This is the range of this curve. Well, when we have power 2, then we always find the range. We prefer, or in fact I prefer to find the range by making the table of the values of x and y according to given domain. This is the table for the values of x and y. This is the best way to get the range. So the range, you need to use the lowest, this value, the minimum value of x, maximum value of x, and the middle value, because this is sine curve and the interval width is 90, pi by 2. So 0, pi by 2, pi. So when you will put 0 here in this equation, you will get 2. When you will put pi by 2 here, you will get minus 1. When you will put pi here, you will get 2. So sine varies from minus 1 to 2. And this is the way to substitute the values. Minus 3, write this equation as sine x whole square plus 2. Because sine square x can be written as sine x whole square. Now you can just substitute the values. For example, if you want to check sine pi, you just need to write sine pi here. You must know sine pi is 0. If you don't know this, you should use your calculator. I'm sorry, this is minus 2. In fact, plus 2. So the range of this curve is minus 1 to 2. Well, you can also get the range by writing this. If a is less than 0, this is the alternate way of writing the range of this power 2 function. If a is less than 0, then this will be the range, C and C plus A. C is 2 and A is minus 3. And if A is positive, then the range of this power 2 function will be C, C plus A, the vice versa of the first one. So this is the direct way of finding the range. If you don't want to make the table, then you can find the range through this method. When A is negative, then this will be the range of sine square and cos square function. And when A is positive, then this will be the range of sine square and cos square function. And this is the sketch. And for a sketch, I would strongly recommend you all make a table. This table will help you to sketch the curve properly. This is 0, 2. This is pi by 2 minus 1. And this is 2. And the axis of the curve is 2. This is the axis of the curve. This is in fact C. And this is C plus A. Evaluate without using calculator. Well, I will discuss this topic in my next lecture, inshallah. We should be positive. We should think positively for others. Allah Hafiz. Inshallah, I will discuss the next topics in my next lecture. Allah Hafiz.